I'll wait for it to start on the YouTube side so I can mute it. I see Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Randy. Man, that's a long delay. I want to get it muted, but it's got to start first. There, now I can mute it.
You know the feeling. Those moments when you're...
Now, yeah. Hello, Miss Cheryl. Cheryl got the borders on the quilt top this morning and ready to layer and pin it this afternoon so you can start quilting. I'm just going to sit here. Got my sewing machine right here. I'm going to sit here and just do some easy sewing. So if any of you guys want to just pop up here on the paneling chat. I know I need to be working on that quilt behind me, but I just might do something else. I might. Well, I'm not no might about it. I'm going to start another one. Because I just want to run the sewing machine and make it easy and not think about nothing. And I see Joe's here. Hey, Joe. Hello, Linda Brookshire. Hello, Kim. Hello, Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. Got to wave to Marilyn. Got to wave to all of you. Y'all are saying hi. What I'm going to do, I'll just tell you, and it may be years before it's done, but I just want to sew them. I just want to sew. And so what I've cut out is I've cut out the fabrics just for this 4-color wall hanging star. And I'm just going to sit here and just real not quite nicely and no thinking about it, sew them strips together. Let's see. Randy, did you get your truck fixed? Hello, Janice Miller. All right, I need somebody up on the panel. Get my pieces here. See, I've got my strips cut. So I'm just going to offset them and sew them together. I'm going to mark on this one just a little bit. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Guess Who, Nancy. And what? Well, Randy must have said something because Joe says, Randy. So what did Randy say? There's no telling. Hello, Susan Munger and everyone else in chat, she says. I'm going to sew strips together to make a 4-color radiant star is what I'm going to do. And I don't know, Cheryl's working on something, and I don't know what everybody else is working on. Get my second piece. Gotta look at my instructions just for a second. Pencil in color names of your fabrics, or paste in small fabric swatches. Line up 1 2.5 inch strip of each fabric in this order. Offset each strip 2 inches. Work from right to left. I got that. That's what I was going to do, but I was just double checking. Put it under here. Maybe Dean's going to help me. Get my foot pedal over here where I can reach it. Randy didn't say anything that was my hello to him. Oh, okay. All right. Hello, Kathleen. How's Kathleen today? And hello, Marla. Donna Armstrong. There's Gladys, the confident quilter. Hello, Gladys. There's Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
Hey.
Are you still quilting on that bear claw? I bet you are. Is it in your lap? And Randy, look, she's on the couch. That's okay. Have you thought any more about our project that we might do together? Have you thought any more on that?
No,
me either.
I'm echoing. Is it
Uh-oh.
yours?
I don't hear an echo. Have you got something else open?
Yeah, but it's the sound is turned off.
I don't know. It was.
I don't hear it now. Huh,
Okay.
that's weird.
Maybe it just took it a minute.
How's everybody doing? Hey, Donna and Cheryl, Nancy, Marilyn, Kathleen.
Nancy. I don't think I've called her name yet. Hello, Nancy. Nancy.
Yeah, Kathleen, I think sometimes it's good to like change over to a different craft for a while and then come back.
Yeah.
That's why I like my my hand embroidery stuff. Hey, Joe. Hey, Gladys. Hey, Marla. Hey, Kim. I'm just going up here, see who's here. Hey, Charlotte.
Yeah, it's easy to miss a name every once in a while. We try not to, but it
looks like we have two Nancys. Guess who Nancy is here too?
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody sewing today? What are you working on, Rita?
Well, don't tell anybody, but I started a new project. Who would have ever thunk it, you know?
Oh, nah.
I have cut the pieces just for a wall hanging like that.
Oh, neat.
And right now, all I'm going to do is just sew them long strips. I won't have to think about nothing. I can just sew a long straight line. Then when you get them put together, you cut them on the 45.
Right.
So it's going to be just easy sewing. And I picked fabrics from that Kansas Trebles, the Daisy Lane, from some of those new ones. So I think it's
okay. Kim got to see her grandson yesterday and enjoyed her time with her daughter. Joanna likes your wall hanging.
It's a pretty picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's them pictures that make us want to make things, though. If they have a pretty picture of it, it makes you want.
I know.
Yeah, I went to town this morning, but I wasn't gone long. But I had some checks to take to the bank, and I filled my truck up with gas and got a few groceries.
I went and voted this morning.
I've been thinking about doing that. I still got just a few days to get. I should have went by the courthouse and done that while I was in town, but I think I'm going to go vote early, though. I think I am.
Mm-hmm.
I
waited till about 10 o'clock and there was no line.
Okay. Of course, I'm out here in a rural area. If I voted on election day, it wouldn't be bad, but.
Hey, Gladys. Cheryl's baking herself some chicken thighs with barbecue sauce. That sounds good.
Sounds good.
And I went by and got me a frou-frou coffee. That was my treat.
I heated after lunch. There was still some in the coffee pot, so I heated up a cup from this morning. But I thought, if I don't drink this, I'm going to sit out and take a nap this afternoon. So was leftover coffee heated up. And don't you like my coffee cup?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've seen that one.
Cheryl sent that to me. So so Cheryl, I use my coffee cup all the time. If I've got it clean, that is. Y'all know how I am about washing dishes and cleaning house, but
Kim's got a pattern for a Bethlehem star. Is that different? Now, Kim, is that Bethlehem star? Is it different from what Miss Rita's doing?
I don't know. I started doing these from that Eleanor Burns long time ago, 30 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Then she come up with a new book. This is the second book, Quilting a Day, Radiant Stars. And it just had some more stuff in it. See the stars at the corner that the first book didn't have.
Yeah.
Y'all want to guess who it is? There she is.
Hey, Joanna.
We could. It was the first screen that first. Guess who?
I bent down to get my pugger upper and you popped me on right at that moment.
What you working on today, Joanna?
Well, I did my first YouTube video, and then after I posted it, I realized it had no sound. So I had to redo it. And I decided to try and make some of these portable design things. So, you can stick your box to them and carry them from place to place.
Hey, Kathy, it's been a few days since you joined me.
I know.
So you finally came back.
Yes. I hadn't been avoiding you.
Oh, well, I would have not known it by you not being up here.
No, I haven't been. I
thought I had said something wrong. So
no. When you come on at night, I'm usually watching my new shows.
Okay. All right.
So and I'll come on and listen. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy.
Are you in your sewing room right? You in your sewing room right now? You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hello, Bernice and Lisa.
Yeah, I'm cutting out a dress for a doll. I made another doll.
Oh, okay. How those are so cute.
Oh, that's cute.
She's got shoes.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give her to my great granddaughter for Christmas. It and the other one.
Bernice says, hi, Rita and Lisa, just stopping for a minute. Rita, I received my walk on the prairie fabric, and it's absolutely gorgeous. My favorite fabric I've ever bought.
It is. It's a beautiful collection.
And Karen and Lisa came in. Kim's building some kind of cabinet or something, and Nancy says, "Oh, Kim, keep the phone close to you. You might have to call 911."
Yeah.
And then Nancy says, "Your dolls are cute."
Hello, Lisa Elliott. And there's Pam from Crafton and so forth. Hello, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Come on up and join us and sew, Pam. Sew check. Well, you don't got to sew. You can do whatever you want to do. But
Kathleen says that doll's adorable.
Well, I hope my granddaughter will enjoy it. She's 3, so she's right at the age for dolls.
Now, did you use a pattern for your doll?
I did. I used that pattern.
Oh, okay.
And it has felt on it for most of its hair. And then you put the yarn on the side for a ponytail. I didn't do that. I did all yarn.
Oh,
Because
okay.
years ago, I made Cabbage Patch dolls, so I remembered how you did the hair.
Mm.
So now I'm going to make her a dress or 2 to go with it. And I made the diapers the other day. And I'm going to make her a diaper bag.
That's good, Kim.
Hello, Leanne. And let's see. Guess who Nancy's asking if you make little boy dolls?
I had never made one, but I wouldn't make their parts.
Hello, then.
I would make them short hair.
Yeah.
Hey, Lynn.
Their hair would be a little harder to do, I would think.
Well, it's on the same lines, except you make it shorter. And I would do a loop for their hair.
Okay.
You know, like you would loop it around here. And then sew it straight, sew a seam straight in the middle. And instead of cutting the loops to make a pom-pom, you would just slide it off and then sew that right there in the middle and then put it on his head. It's really easy.
So it'd be little short curls, little short curly hair.
You'd have short curly hair.
And Kim, not calling 911. I'll crawl over the bed and be able to get up slowly. So.
Move my Christmas tree out of the way. I keep a Christmas tree in my sewing room all the time. See here, let me show you.
Yes. Yeah, there's your Christmas tree.
That's one of them. I think I have 5, I think.
Huh.
I keep one in the living room all the time. I love those little trees. That was supposed to be like peppermints.
They're coming back in popularity. I mean, I made one when I was in 13, 14 because they were real popular and it was a thing to do.
And what I guess Nancy says it'd be cute to put a little ball cap on him too. That'd be cute on the little boy. Yeah.
A little boy, yes, you're right. I thought about selling some because the bigger doll is easier to make than the little one.
Oh.
So I thought I might make 3 or 4 and make him an outfit and see how he sells at the show next year.
Do they go together pretty quick, or is it kind of a slow process?
It goes together real quick, and the eyes, it's just a little pattern, and it's nothing but little round pieces of felt.
Oh.
3 layers of felt is all it is.
Huh.
And then I put a knot stitch in the middle for the whatever it is on the eye that's white.
The iris is the colored part.
Yeah.
And Lynn's asking, is the Christmas tree fabric or crochet?
It's ceramic.
Ceramic. That's what I thought. But
Yeah, all of mine are ceramic. Now, I had one of those homemade ones a few years back, and I'm like Rita. I don't have a lot of room in my house. And I had it in our shed in the back, and it was locked up. And we had some teenagers that broke into our shed, stole all of Larry's tools,
Oh my goodness.
all things. They stole that ceramic Christmas
Got
tree.
that Christmas tree.
Well,
Yep.
like I said, they're coming back in popularity, and people are
Yes.
looking for the vintage one. What was crazy was my mother had a large one that was unfired that she carried around for 25 years. And it was sitting on the piano, and everybody kept saying, well, Chris, Mom wants you to have that. And he goes, it's unfired, and I'm surprised with all the moves that it's still in one piece. You know, it wasn't glazed or anything, and there was this big to-do about this. I mean, it was... They kept looking at me, and I said, I haven't done ceramics in years. Don't look at me.
Neither have I. They do them at the senior center down here by my house, but I don't go down there anymore.
I probably should stuff this Christmas tree and finish it. I have a dozen of them that are ready to stuff.
Yeah, now I have a pattern for one of those, and I bought the fabric last year for it, and I just have not done it.
Well, there's
Hey,
this one lady, and so be it, quilts, just get her done. Anyway, she had a pattern for big ones and little ones. So these are 4 sizes free. There's the little ones, and these are the medium ones. I did not do the next size or the ones that are like 3 or 4 foot tall, because these are perfect. And last year I got all these sewn
what's
together.
Lorraine thanking us for before I get too far ahead? Lorraine, what are you thanking us for? What did I miss?
Hi, Lorraine.
And hello to Shay Shay.
Wow. Kim, that's amazing. She has the original aluminum tree from '64. Original box parts. My siblings uncovered like 3 strings of those large lights that we used on the Christmas tree when I was growing up in the 70s, and bulbs, and they were going to throw them away, and I said, send them to me, because I think I'm going to take the bulbs and make ornaments. And first people give them to the family because we grew up with them. Because Dad always got a 17 to 18 foot tree, because he had everybody from the church over on Christmas Eve after Christmas Mass. So there's a lot of memory tied to them. And I'm like, don't throw them away. And my siblings are like, are you crazy? And I said, no, I got an idea. And they're sitting over there. And I'll get to them. But I couldn't see, brand new bulbs. And I just couldn't see throwing them away, because they're they're not the new safe LEDs, but they're the ones we grew up with.
Yeah, let me go get it.
I'll show you.
It was something. I have to go in the other room.
Before quit. Oh, Marilyn, you used to do ceramics. You have a whole basement full of ceramic molds. I did that in high school as I finished up middle school and high school, and haven't gone back. Kind of stuck right now because I gotta find my batting, and we turned the cabinet around.
In case y'all hadn't seen it, Gladys wants you to know about her channel. So
thank you, Gladys.
And Cheryl's, my lunch is over, so guess I better get busy painting that quilt.
Get on it, Cheryl.
Cheryl, get busy. You're getting behind. Yeah. She hasn't done anything this year. So
my mother was going to throw away an old quilt that when you held it up, it tore. Well, this is what I did with it.
Oh, let's see.
That's beautiful.
Oh, how sweet.
And it is even has a couple of the holes in the back. I don't know if y'all can see them.
Yes. You need to do what Sandra showed us and do one of them little hearts and call it the love patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got this one. It was 2 different quilts. And I on the inside, this one has a hole, a big hole. On the inside is curtains. Old curtains. And what I did was that Christmas I made all of my siblings, there was 6 of us, each one of those. Oh, you can make me little. One of those pillows for Christmas.
Yeah, Marla has the vintage shiny bright ornaments. Those are those are something to hold on to and pass down.
Well, it was nice because Kim said just check the tree is from 61 according to the sticker on the box. Dad got it because I was allergic to the cedar trees sold in lots. Yeah. Yeah, Nancy, they're the ones that could, if you left them on and they could burn. So, their thought was, well, they're no good. But my thought is that there's so many memories attached to them and they're still good. You can make ornaments out of them.
Yeah, that way you don't have to plug them in or nothing.
No, but they have the memories attached or whatever, or whoever else gets them. I wanted to recycle. So
well, that's like this quilts that I got from my mother. They were made by my great grandmother, and Mama said, "Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. You can't use them." And I said, "Give them to me. I'll take them." And I made those out of them.
Marla, I would try retro clean.
Okay.
Go on Amazon and look up retro clean because it's very safe and will take out that yellowing and any stains. You just follow the directions, but it's used by a lot of quilters. But that's the first thing because it's very mild. And then if you want to wash it, get some Orbis soap. It's a paste, and you just use a little bit, and you can wash it in the tub. And it's got the Quilters Guild of America seal on it and everything like that. It's a horse soap, so you can get it at the farmer's supply place. But it's very, very gentle. But those would be my 2 ideas. And Janet, I agree. Her pillow is very special and very pretty.
Hey, Janet.
Yeah. I've gotten those little packets of Orbis even at the quilt shop. But retro clean is the go-to for cleaning the stains and mildew and discoloring out of quilts. It's amazing what it'll do and how gentle it is.
Joanna, did you answer Lynn's question?
What is the name? You mean retro clean or Orbis soap?
I told you last night I'd see you today, so.
The cleaner I'm talking about is retro clean.
Here comes trouble.
Retro Queen.
Yes, retro clean. There's one called
I'm sitting next to trouble.
Oh,
and I've never used it.
In there with you?
I've used, and I know a ton of quilters have used retro clean, and it's worked very well on even fragile antique vintage quilts. And Orbis is very, very gentle on doing the washing part because it's made for horses. And it's actually now has 2 big quilting society seal on it. Don't get the quilters Orbis because they're just charging you $10 to $20 more, and it's the same thing as the stuff you get at the feed store.
And Shay Shay says, hello, Randy and Shannon.
Randy.
Shannon's not in here. Shannon's in bed. I had to run to town to get some parts for the truck.
Well,
I broke an airline.
I thought you said somebody was in there with you. Who's with you?
Nobody, just me.
Oh, I thought I read where you said somebody was there.
No.
No. Okay.
I'm headed home, and then I'm gonna go with my sister and see my aunt. That my cousin died yesterday, and her son. And my aunt's the one's got the long arm I talk about all the time. So maybe I'll take some pictures and I'll put them on Facebook.
Okay.
Okay.
And Linda wants to know if you got your truck fixed.
Nope, I got the parts right here, Linda.
And Marilyn says,
I think it's
reach
supposed
over
to be
and smack him, Jackie. Smack him, Jackie, and wake him up.
$18.
Sorry.
$18 for that little part.
Well, at least it wasn't any more than that.
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd be happy about that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just what I made for lunch and have again tonight, Rita.
You make dumplings. We've had them like 3 meals now. I'm tired of dumplings now. So
Yeah.
we had them twice yesterday and once today at noon. I'm tired of them.
Yeah. I get that way after the second day.
Yeah.
A week later, I'm one of them again.
Mhm.
Confident Quilter Gladys says, I'm thinking about going on more than one live a week. She has a poll on her community channel. Marla says, sorry about your cousin Randy. Prayers for your aunt. Yes, prayers for your aunt and you and your family as you go through this.
Yeah, he had cancer. I don't know. I know there's a lot of people have cancer, but he had it in his throat.
Ooh.
And they did the wrong treatment on him, and it messed him up. He actually was feeling pretty good, like just 7 weeks, 8 weeks ago. I went and seen him. He had a tube in his throat. He could, he had to talk, whatever that's called, and he was doing the wrong treatment on him, and they found out too late.
What treatment were they using?
It was some kind of chemo, some deal, but I don't know anything about it. I'll know more maybe today. But I guess it was the wrong one, and it really drained him. Whatever the bits and pieces that I got.
Or did they choose to use that particular one?
I think so. Because they give him options, and I guess that's what they said was going to be the best one. And they come to find out, they just said it was the wrong one. But I don't know anything about that stuff.
Well, cancer treatment in some ways is still very barbaric, but it's very complicated to figure out what type, and that just sounds like negligence to me.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I would be, after I got through stuff, I would be looking for a lawyer.
Yeah, his wife's name's Regina, and I'm going to suggest that to her because that's wrong.
It shouldn't happen.
I know people die and there's diseases and everything, but if you get mistreated or treatments, that should go back on the hospital or doctors.
Now, it's hard because when they did my hip, they had my anesthesia too late, and they had no pain management on board after 4 hours of surgery that was supposed to take an hour. That broke my femur. It's very hard to go after the big hospital that did it, but anesthesiology was negligent, and it didn't have to happen. So I know what that's like. Some things can't be avoided, but then sometimes there's just plain stupidity.
Yep. I mean, you take your car in to get it worked on. If they mess up, break something or whatever, they're liable for it. So it should be the same way on us.
Well, it shouldn't be so hard to hold them accountable.
Yep.
but it is. It especially if it's a major hospital and they have resources, because they tend to tie up the best malpractice lawyers with their little side businesses and stuff.
Yeah, it's not easy. They got some really high dollar lawyers.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. Plus everything going on. That's why I didn't get Duke. It's in the top 20 in the country, but they have too much power for somebody who's a nobody with no money. I lost my leg the same way, and the doc was old Southern money, and he bullied my lawyer into dropping my case, and I didn't have time to rebuild it because it was 4 weeks before my amputation, 3 weeks before I lost my last 8 teeth, and 6 weeks before it had to be put into the court. So I begged him to just sign it into the court, because then it could have sat there. I could have found a new one, and he said he wouldn't put his name on it because he was losing clients and he was being kind of threatened to other lawyers, and he got away with it because he did it with plausible deniability. But God knows, and I hate to see what God has to say with him when he has to face him.
You ought to be able to go after your lawyer then too.
Well,
If you can find one that don't mind going against other people, but a lot of people won't speak up anymore.
Well, that was 23 years ago, or 25 years ago, because that was 99. So, and it took me a year to find a lawyer that would actually take this doctor on. And now I know why. I know a lot more now than I did then.
Yeah, most of us don't know what we can do or how to do it because we're not in that field. We have no training, so it's really hard to try to go and see what we can do the right way.
Well, it's also hard, Randy, when you're still in the medical process. Like at that time, I did 5 surgeries in 2 years, 8 hours round trip, 9 hours round trip away from home, trying to save my leg. So then in PT and whatever, so then you got to dedicate time to that, and try and figure out the legal stuff. It's the same way with my hip. In the last 2 years, I haven't just sat on my butt,
Oh, you're not like
Lisa?
Lisa.
Poor
All right
Lisa.
now.
Jackie, hit him. Oh, here,
Jackie, poke him.
let's beat him.
Did you feel that, Brandy?
I'm gonna pull
Yeah,
my
I felt it right in my side.
So, well, hopefully you can help her out, Randy.
Medical malpractice lawyer.
Sorry, Pam, I didn't see you down there.
Hi, Pam.
I just got here. I had trouble with my password. I couldn't remember my password.
I'm glad they don't ask me. Everything's on paper, but I don't know what they are anymore. All the passwords.
Well, apparently I signed out of it. And every time I screw up, I have to do a new password, and then I forget what the new password is. I got a feeling I'm going to have to go through and cut all these. Try to put my potato chip quilt together, but doesn't look like they're squares.
Pam, what are you working on?
Is somebody making an echo? Yeah, you got everything closed out? Do y'all hear that echo?
I hear the echo I think since Pam came on, I heard an echo. You hear an echo when I'm talking?
Hold on,
Nope.
let me see. Is it me?
Bernice.
Bye, Bernice. Have a good day.
Bye, Bernice.
Hi, Joseph.
I don't know how I can go back.
Hi,
without
Hey,
Joseph.
Joseph.
Hello.
Sorry about getting off on a little bit of a rant about that. I've been through it twice.
Let's see, Karen. This is what Karen's asking. Does anyone know how Sheila is doing? Not to gossip, but you watch the same people on here all the time. You can't help but wonder how they are when you don't see them anymore. Sheila come through the chat last night, and she told her she was having knee problems.
Yeah, knee and thigh
But
pain.
she didn't come up on the panel, but she come through and chatted with us a few minutes.
And she said if it wasn't better today, she was going to go see the doctor. And
I think I'm going to set this
which is
aside.
what we encouraged her to do because she's been traveling recently, and it was a sudden onset.
But I haven't seen her today.
Okay, I don't feel like squaring those up, so I'm going to cut crows.
Said she'd let us know. So, but it seemed to like be in a lot of pain.
I started a new project.
You're echoing, Pam.
I'm trying to figure out. All right, if I get lost, I'll have to come back in again.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I missed it today, but I can't see it now. Right now, I'm on the drive of it. There's a guy going across country with a wagon and one horse. He's going across Highway 36 here. He's going all the way to Boston. I guess he's done it before. It was on Facebook, and he's trying to do it one more time.
Huh.
What is he doing it for?
I was going to say, does he have
It's a pretty good wagon.
Does he have a cause or
Just to do it? Nope. The way I take it, my sister told me about it when I was driving to town, and I thought she said he was going to be at Bonnet's. It's a trailer place over another town over. I thought he's already passed me, but I just passed him there. If I'd seen it in time, I'd have put it on camera. But he got that wagon loaded down.
Huh.
But it's only one horse.
What kind of
is it a
trailer?
horse with no name? Is it a horse with no name?
It's looks like just a regular wagon, Lisa, but it's got kind of a wood sides on it.
Mm-hmm. So I guess he's taking extra shoes for the horse. He'd have to.
That's a long ways.
He'd have to do it himself unless he knows of places along the way.
But I guess he done it quite a few years ago. He did this trip.
Don't get pretty cold at night.
Yeah, it ain't bad today. Yeah, it got down in the 40s this morning across here.
Okay, let me know if that still does that.
Rita, we didn't even get
hear
a quarter of an inch of rain out of that storm last night.
The YouTube was still
Huh.
on.
Wow.
And Shannon didn't
Oh,
get me
here it
no
is.
ice cream.
No ice cream? Uh-oh. I'm
No,
not sharing
so I
mine.
So I can still whine.
You can still
Bye,
whine.
Charlotte.
For you guys that ain't on Facebook with me and Rita, I posted we was at the store this morning, and Shannon went in, and I'm trying to cut back on ice cream, so I told her I didn't want that. But if she got it, I'd eat it. But she didn't get me none. And Rita says, "Well, get Randy some ice cream so he'll stop whining."
I think just to be mean, I'll go there and get me some ice cream and sit here and just
Oh,
eat.
eat in front of me. I see.
Okay.
And poor Terry don't get any.
Not that ice cream. I'll go to the
I
dollar store
know.
and get him some. He don't get my good ice cream.
Here's my
Poor
new problem.
Terry. He
It's-
worked so hard.
I know.
Oh, the
Yeah.
crows and the corn.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Heck, he
trying
even
to
had to make his bed last night.
Oh, Pam, let's see. Hold that back up.
Pam, hold it back up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
From-
cute.
Oh, in the
From
corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is so cute.
Them little them blocks look kind of hard though, don't they?
There's
Mar-
sort of a cord step around the star.
Marlene, the
So
one-armed
far, I
quilter.
cut out the crows that are going left, and I cut out the background to go around it. I spent a lot of time digging through everything I have, so I didn't have to buy anything. But the only thing that I'm really sort of not the same, well, is the crows going left and right has a different background with little tiny corns on it. But I wasn't going to buy anything else, so I got this brown cloudy looking fabric. So that's what I'm using.
Marlene, the one-armed quilter who lost everything in what was it, a fire?
Marnay?
She just made that.
I know.
That was one of the first things she did. I mean, I just saw it. So.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea from. It's from Marnay. See,
Okay.
I won that package from the Dress a Girl thing from Donna.
Right.
You know, and so it's got some fall colors in it. And I had bought some fabric a year or so ago from the Fabric Patch pre-cuts or packaged 1.5 yards and stuff. And so that came in handy to make the crow. And then I had bought some fabric from Soya that had dots on it. So I'm using that. And then when I bought my my long arm, the shop had a bunch of clearance stuff. So I got like purples and oranges. So I got some of that. And there's a little bit of, so far, I haven't finished picking colors for the stars. There'll be some Kansas City in here too.
Boy, we're going to be full up today.
Yeah, y'all make room for Janet. She's coming up.
Well, if I need to pop off so somebody can come up, let me know. I'm just.
Come on,
I don't
Janet.
mind.
I don't see you in the basement yet. I'm looking.
I think I'll start by doing the crows going to the left that I got cut out. Well, I tell you, that was a lot of cutting, and I made a few mistakes with red stuff.
We have a special guest that can help.
Janet, I'll go to the bottom if you want to sit by Randy.
You know, I don't know if I can move y'all around or not. I ought to try and see, but if I made you go away, you'd have to come back. Oh, Randy left, didn't he? I didn't do
He
that.
got mad.
Yeah.
He got mad at you.
Oh, did we lose Randy?
Yeah.
He got mad.
He got mad at me.
He's whining like a baby. So
That's what he gets for calling me fat and old.
I'm using this fig tree little polka dots for the beak and the legs.
okay. Oh, there we see. Marta says Sheila's feeling better today using pain patches and a leave, but we'll keep orthopedic appointment on the 11/20.
Those are extra boo-boos.
Sheila's feeling better.
I, I guess Marla's talked with her.
I got those things burned in my back yesterday. Instructions.
Well, I don't have enough strips cut. That's aggravating. I was wanting to sew them all up.
Okay. P.
Rita, how many layers did you say your new cutting machine would go through?
It says it'll do 10, but I've not got to use it because I had to order some more pieces before I could use it.
Oh, I gotta cut out
Oh.
small parts. Dang it. Okay.
So I can't tell you yet how it's even going to work.
Well, that's terrible. They don't send everything with it.
I had to have this kind of hard plastic stuff that goes over the dies, but they didn't have any of them, so I had to order them, and it takes them forever to ship anything. So.
Okay, I got that cut out.
They're not as fast as you are they, Rita?
Well, I get lazy sometimes, so it gets slow.
You're
I
fast.
do too.
I know Dave and Amanda, probably Amanda.
All right, I gotta cut out some more.
Marla loves hers.
Hey, Dave and Amanda.
And then Marilyn says the smaller one does 6 layers. It's a lot of cutting.
Okay, I need to cut 8 2x6s, 2 5.5, and 24.
So I guess they're made for just cutting like traditional shapes.
Oh, they
That'd be
have
nice. You could program and say, "Hey, I need so many of these cut out."
they have gnomes and they have houses and they have blocks. I mean, there's a whole variety of stuff that they have that you can make with them. They keep coming out with new. Rose City Originals just came out with the dye for his hat, for making his trucker's hat.
Oh.
With AccuQuilt. He partnered with them and it cuts out all the pieces to go with this pattern to make it simple to make the hat. And then they do strips but he became an ambassador this year. And then they did his.
Well, y'all tell Janet what to do. She's having trouble. You just click on that link and follow it up, Janet.
Yeah, you have to click a little box will pop up and you have to allow StreamYard to turn on your camera.
Make sure
I
you
had trouble when I first started that. I had to go back into settings to set it to allow it to let other places do it. Okay.
So
That's all I had
Marla,
everything.
you like your die cutter?
Who you talk to?
Marla, she says that she uses that cutter.
Oh.
Does it waste a lot of fabric?
Now you got an echo.
I think it's coming through yours, Pam.
Well, I thought I got rid of that.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
What? StreamYard, Sheila said she'd come up, but StreamYard won't let her. Well, I don't know why. What?
Huh.
what kind of message are you getting, Sheila? What does it say?
These other girls didn't have any trouble.
Not today.
It is your rooster crowing.
Mine's a crowing. You hear him?
Lynn was asking.
I'll just put it on top of you because you're just not moving. Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Look,
That's good to know, Marla.
she says my knee does not hurt one bit today. I put a patch on it like you would use for your back. Well,
Oh, okay.
Good.
yeah.
That's good.
Hello.
I think Pam's having problems.
I think so.
Got problems. Hello? Did that take care of it?
Oh, I didn't know that Walmart sold them. I didn't know that. I'm not a
I
Walmart.
don't either. Probably online.
But Randy says I advertise for Amazon, so
You ought to get a commission.
I am set up where if I post a link to something and y'all buy it, I get a small commission for it. And I
Well,
did
I
for a while, and then I felt like I was just being pushy, so I stopped.
think that you can get like a link. I mean, I've seen some people
Yeah,
just give a
I can
link.
do that. If I post a certain link, I'm signed up to be an affiliate, and I do get a small commission if you buy from that link.
Yeah. And they can buy anything. It's not just that one item. I mean, it doesn't hurt, Miss Rita. A lot of us shop on Amazon.
I know. I do all the time.
So if you just put a general link up
But
there.
then it was just another job that I had to do. I had to go
Yep.
find something to post for y'all to go look at.
Well, I was thinking that they have one where you don't have to post an item to look at. I've seen some affiliates just say, if you're shopping on Amazon, use this link and it'll put it on my affiliate. So they didn't have to, they weren't saying, oh, look at this starch. They were just saying, I'm a Walmart affiliate. If you use this link, it will
Well, I just dropped
help
y'all.
me out.
Oh, Pam went black.
I don't know.
There she is.
I dropped you. Trying to put you back in the food tiki. I think I got the problem fixed.
Good.
And Jackie, you're in a good spot. Marilyn says if Jackie goes to sleep, you can reach up and shake her. Or reach up to the ones if they misbehave.
Well, it is nap time, Marilyn.
Yeah, it is. This is a good time of the day to take a little nap. It is.
Hey, I'm just
Especially
getting
when
my
you're on
day
a
started.
full stomach of dumplings.
Well, I'm sorry I touched your nose, but I'm running out of room to throw things
And
right now.
hello, Cindy.
Yeah, batting everywhere.
Yeah, I got those nerves burnt yesterday, so I got to take it easy for a couple days.
Hey, Cindy.
Got a little too much starch in there. Looks like it's got dandruff. It's all right. It comes off.
Let's see. Sheila says sometimes StreamYard is just that way. He wants me to open my Google account and I do that. And it's like it's taking me to StreamYard, but then it just goes back to start again to my Google account.
It did that to me too.
Huh.
I finally found a password that worked.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put my
It
cut.
didn't even have a button to say it's got password.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the first time I did it, I had to put in my password for Google.
sometimes it makes me copy and paste. You know, copy the link and paste it in the browser. Holy cow. And 2 cats and 4 kittens. This is
I'll
stupid.
be glad when I have to find a home for my 3 chickens because they're terrified of the dog. Wants to chase them just to get them to play with her. Used to when I first got the cat last year, she would chase the chickens. So they've had a hard time.
Cindy says the quarter pounders at McDonald's have E. coli.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I thought I
They
heard
took-
yesterday that they quit selling the quarter pounders somewhere.
They did. Yeah,
I think
they
that's
stopped selling them.
I think that's where the onion discussion came in last night.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
It said on the news a little bit ago that it was the onions that was causing it, and they found where it come from.
Well, why can't you get a quarter pounder without onions?
Well, they're just now finding out what's causing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
I was
just
going to
found
say
out.
then they may not have known what the cause was, so they just stopped the whole thing until they could figure it out.
I remember that happening a long time ago.
Yeah,
And people were finding out lettuce and the meat. And
Hey, Rita, so Terry says that they have a die on that cutter that you can use to do your jelly roll strips.
That's one of them that I bought that I hadn't got to use yet. I've got that one.
So then you can just make your own jelly rolls.
Oh, 2.5 strips. Yeah.
all right, finally.
And hello, Sandy. I'm gonna finish cleaning her kitchen and listen as y'all talk.
Okay, I want to see it when it's done.
I gotta clean mine
You know, I
too.
cleaned mine yesterday and it's messy again. What happened?
I don't know.
I got a double sink full of dishes that need to go in the
I
dishwasher.
just don't know what happens. It just don't stay cleaned up.
Rita, Melina has a question.
If I'm using 5 fabrics, how many strips do I cut? My pattern is for 4 colors and 4 strips.
Hey, Cindy, I think you're right about that.
But it says here, if you're doing the 4 colors, can we read it to you? But I don't know how you would use 5 fabrics if it was 4 colors. Can y'all help me figure that one out?
I'd have to see the pattern.
2 by 6.
Because you see how it's got the 4 colors? It's got the red and the pink and the green and then the floral. See how that is? That's the 4 color one. So I don't know how you would get the 5 colors in there.
Well, instead of cutting everything out to begin with, couldn't you just
You Now I did one a few years
don't
ago.
know.
It was the 6 color, but I bought enough fabric to make sure my middle and the points were the same. And then I used a jelly roll in the middle, so it was all mixed up. Other than I made sure I coordinated the middle and the outside, and it was pretty. I liked it. So maybe that's what you're thinking about doing, and just mixing up the middle part.
You know, Kim, I think that's, you know, you're right about the soybean and everything. And I think that's part of a lot of people's weight problems. Because all this vegetable oils and soybean oils, and it's all interfering with people's thyroids.
I cook
And
mainly with olive oil.
yeah, they're saying seed oils. They found out because they were trying to figure out why heart disease went on the rise in the
Yeah.
50s and 60s, and it was hot. It was because we introduced highly processed food and seed oils. We got away from using lard and sometimes
Yep.
olive oil
Well,
and a lot of fresh
canola
foods.
and
I just
vegetable
found out
oil.
giant pair of scissors. Yeah.
They say that canola and vegetable oil is terrible for your brain and your heart.
The only time I use vegetable oil is if I'm frying up some French fries or something like that.
Well, I think in moderation it's all right, but
Yeah. I cook
you know,
with Pam in my pan, and then I have a skillet that has like burner marks, sort of like a griddle. So I just spray Pam on that, and I cook pork chops, steaks, whatever, on that griddle. So it's not actually, it's more like barbecuing it than it is frying it. You know. Same thing with eggs. I just use Pam.
I think you can get the olive oil or the avocado oil, Pam.
Yeah, avocado oil has the highest smoke.
I was going to ask about the smoke point.
Actually, if you use ghee, that's healthier,
Here's
and
what I do.
it has a high smoke point.
I messed that up, didn't I? I sure as heck did. Dang it. I cannot cut stuff. And
I
Yeah,
just
you're
found a
right.
giant pair of gingers. These things will
shoot.
poke your eye out.
Okay, what
Wondering
else?
where they were.
Okay, 5.5. Well, that's still short. Dang it.
10-inch.
I knew I should be doing this and talking at the same time.
No, back when McDonald's first started, they actually used like tallow.
Yeah. Oh, it was only 25 years ago or so that they stopped because of all the people going how bad it was, and vegetarians going, oh, we can't eat it because it's beef tallow. Well, what most vegetarians don't know is they incorporated it into the fries. So they don't know that beef flavoring is now hidden in the fries. They just think they got rid of the oil, so now I can eat it. Oops. And it's not the same. They had some of the best fries, in my opinion.
All right, start this over again.
Randy's back in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
About as good as it's going to get. Finally found what I needed.
This is going to be so much piecework. I don't know what I've got myself into. I just thought I was complaining about that chip quilt. The best thing about this, the chip quilt, was a lot of scraps, so I had to iron out the scraps, dig through them, make pieces, cut. Or at least I can do these when I do them right, cut them right by the multiples. that's 4.
There's Cindy got snow yesterday in Alaska, and her roads are
My-
ice.
My son's
Oh, wow.
up there in Alaska, him and his wife, and he sent me pictures of it snowing. Really pretty. Maybe one day I can make it up there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend that lived up there for years, and then her husband retired, and they moved to Nebraska, and he bought her a ranch. Well,
Wow.
now they're separated.
She got a ranch from him, and then he sent him on his way. So,
Well, she found a real cowboy. A
oh,
Nebraska cowboy.
okay, all right. And Cindy wants to know what part, Kathy.
Okay. Fix
He
it
went
up.
on a cruise, so I think it's well, I can't think of the name of it. Let me see if I can see a picture and see if it says on the picture.
Hello, Amanda Thompson. She says, "Hey, ladies, I'm a vegetarian, and I ask questions about the meat flavorings in foods."
That's
That's
just like
smart.
tofu. It can be flavored for just about anything.
I'm not saying all vegetarians. I'm just saying a lot don't realize. You know, even my sister-in-law says, "Oh, I can eat McDonald's fries because now they're really good," and it's like, no. And you're smarter than me.
Amanda,
According
also
to
meat
what you
fried
say.
stuff, they don't separate their fryers for meat only or vegetables only. So. And I'm
Who
not
was it that
a
asked?
vegetarian. It wouldn't bother me, but
Whoever asked, they went to Mendenhall Glacier.
Mendenhall
then-
Glacier, Cindy.
Yeah, and then they went on the Skagway, Alaska, Yukon train.
Okay, she says that's far from her because she's not around the cruise places.
Yeah. That's his second one. He went less than a year ago.
I've never done a cruise. I don't think I ever plan on doing a cruise. I've seen too
Oh,
many.
they're wonderful.
I've seen too many things with cruise
Yeah,
ships
Mama says hello to everybody.
for getting legendaries and pirates and.
But Alaska would be different than others, I think. If he's going on a cruise, an Alaskan one sounds more interesting. Or like that one that Sheila went on to Nova Scotia, that'd be different than down in the Bahamas or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Ramona.
Caribbean, that's what it is, Caribbean.
I would
Yeah,
love to
Mona.
do a river cruise through Russia and all the Bulgarian countries like that to see the architect. I love the architect that the Russians have.
Hey, Amanda.
Cindy went on an
Linda.
11-day Mexican cruise and got so sick from the motion. So no more cruises for Cindy then.
I've never really been interested in cruises.
If you ever go, you'll love it.
I'd love to go.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Check that one off. 2 by
Yeah,
5 and a
I
half.
lost my thin elastic.
Oh. And Ramona says no to Russia. Not nowadays. You wouldn't want to
Oh,
go
no, not
to
now.
Russia now.
No.
Okay.
Were you sick the whole time, Cindy?
I don't know how full they're doing the cruises now. I know after COVID, a lot of the cruises were half filled. And Cindy rang from the Fabric Patch and them. They go on cruises. And she said it was so nice. It didn't have to wait in the lines for food and everything else. I got a phone call from North Carolina. No, thank you. Oh, maybe that's one of my husband's.
Karen's been on 3 cruises. Kim's
I,
family's been on 4 cruises. She only got sick on the first one, hasn't bothered her since. They want me to go, but I said no, is what Kim said.
I
I
never
went.
got sick on mine,
I
but we
went
used to have a boat go out to the lake and ride on the lake.
I was
I never got sick.
Cheryl,
like,
depends on who you go on the cruise with, too. That'd be true.
I was like,
Go with somebody you like. Marilyn, no cruise for me. I want to see land.
I was like
You
13
do
or
when you
14
come up
when we
on it.
came back from Nova Scotia and we did the overnight. And fair, it was actually a cruise, but because it was like 2 days to go across instead of doing the up and through and over the bridges. That's about the only cruise.
Marla says no cruises for me. Petrified of water. I went down into a submarine in Pittsburgh that they gave tours for and had an anxiety attack and couldn't breathe. They had to get me out of there.
Goodness, I did that. I went in a submarine one time. I didn't care too much for that because I am claustrophobic a little bit.
And Cheryl says, my ex thought if he took me on one, that would get me to stay with him, but divorce anyway because he was a cheater.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to say to that. Let's see. Kim's terrified of water, and so Terry, when the ship hit rocky motion, I just went in the pool. I felt nothing. Everyone else thought I was crazy, but I was happy and had the pool to herself.
Well, yeah, because the pool goes with when you're in that position, the pool goes with the natural
That's
waves
the
of the
reason she
ocean.
got in it. Ramona would love to take her cruise to South Pacific, starting with from Australia.
Well, sometimes it doesn't rock also.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just when you get into heavy waves or something.
What Randy said, Cheryl, you should have made him into fish bait. One cruise was nice, but not the company, she said.
Well, I went with my daughter, son-in-law, and granddaughter, my first one, and they paid for all my cruise. I didn't pay nothing. And went with my sister to Hawaii, and we had a ball. And that one broke me. I mean,
Jenny gave up. Well, I'm sorry you gave up, Janet. Been looking for you.
Wish we could see what was going on so we could help her.
Yes.
I don't know if this is better or worse.
Randy's so mean.
Do we tell Joanna ain't looking? We'll tell her what Randy said. Randy said, Joanna, we're going to get together and send you on a one-way cruise.
Well, hopefully it's someplace nice and not Cray Cray Town with you.
Hello, Shirley around too. And she says, hello, Rita, guest, and everyone in chat.
Hello.
Hello.
No.
It's better.
So, Terry, I'm not afraid of water, and that makes a big difference. My daughter said she would never go on a cruise.
I'm scared of water too, but I still go on them. My granddaughter, she can swim. She said she'd save me.
And Janet wanted to show us her sewing area, and she has a pretty view. Janet, we would have looked and oohed and awed. You'll have to, I don't know what to tell you.
Randy, see what I just found?
So Terry's not afraid of drowning, but she don't want to become shark bait.
Where are you from around to it? And what's your first name?
Well, she is Shirley, and she is in Canada.
Oh.
And she can tell you that in chat, but
What's the weather like up there?
probably better than it is down here. We still got that heat.
We do too, and haven't had any rain at all this month.
We haven't either. Mm-mm.
Let's see. It's only. Well, it says it's 78 here, but it only feels like 72.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of trees around, so.
Larry's out there cutting grass.
Hey, Quilting in the Country.
We don't have any grass to cut. It all dried up and blew away. Yeah, and
some of ours is dry, and some of it's growing.
And Quilting in the Country is Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Remembering right.
Oh, he's cutting a neighbor's yard now.
In round 2, it says, yes, she's Shirley from Canada. We had snow a couple of days ago, but now it's gone now. It's very cool here, and she's in Alberta, Canada.
Oh.
Is that far from Carrie?
I don't know.
Neither. Carrie's in what, Ontario?
Yeah, I think so. Marilyn says, Randy, I'd be careful around Joe. The way she was grinning and snipping with those scissors.
Yeah, these are 10-inch knife edge trimmers by Ginger.
Wow.
I think I've used them for 1 or 2 cutting batting a couple times. They were given to me, but they are like massive scissors.
That freeze-dried yogurt fell apart, Cindy. It didn't hold together. The store-bought stuff I'd done several months ago worked, but my homemade yogurt didn't work so good.
It looked good.
Oh, it was okay. And I have decided, though, since it all fell apart, and I've got it put up over there now, but if I put a little bit of milk in it, I can reconstitute it and have yogurt. Be almost the same that way.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cindy, my homemade yogurt was thinner than the store-bought stuff, so maybe that's why.
Tasted okay?
It tasted okay, yeah.
Still gonna let the grandkids have it?
Well, no, probably not now because it just flaked up on me, you know. So when I was at the grocery store, I bought some store-bought. So I'll do some store-bought, and I'll show you the difference in a few days. It'll take a while to get it done. Well, you ladies think we need to get off here and go take a nap, and then come back again after dark. So,
all right,
I'll show you.
We can do that.
I'll show you real quick if I can get it turned around. That's what I was working on, getting the batting sorted because the shelf was backwards and I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I had to get everything off of there, and it's not perfect, but at least it's not falling on me. But see, he turned the shelf around when he put it in the corner, so everything that was back against the wall and all the stuff I needed was against the wall.
Mm-hmm. Marla's got 10 minutes before she has to go get her granddaughter off the bus. So y'all tell everybody bye. So
okay.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Off.
Y'all
Bye,
later.
Randy.
Got my
Way to go, Cheryl.
your chicken's done. I tell you, Cheryl's a go-getter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Waving to Marilyn. Marilyn's waving bye. Hey, Sarah. I think this is the first time I've seen Sarah's name, but I'm going to tell you hi and bye at the same time. Bye, Shirley. Bye, Lori. See y'all maybe later. All right. Bye.